John, a sickening end to the game. What was your take on the point today?
Yeah, look, they're a really good side, you know. To be fair to their staff and Robbie, he's bullying them up, and rightly so. They're a side that works really hard, well organised, well drilled. Him and Macca, you know, they know what they're doing. They've had success before, so. Would we have took a point when we set off? Probably, yeah. I know we're trying to win every game, yeah, of course we are. It's just conceding late on it. I've just said to the lads in there, you know, flip it the other way around, rescore last minute, we're buzzing, aren't we? So disappointed, but it's something that, you know, we've put ourselves again in a good position, not just being quite managed to hold on to it, but look, I think anybody who's seen the game, it's been a great game, great advert for National League. You know, two teams going head to head, chances at both ends. You know, we've had some good chances. Rory been fantastic. He's devastated in there because one slipped out of his hands. But you know, that's half a probably mistake he's made all game. He had 5 for 6 top class saves. Flip side of that, we've had 5 or 6 top class chances, and you know, we've got to be ruthless and take them. So that's everybody. You know, I thought out of possession, we defended, fantastic, well organised, lads sticking their heads on things, chasing things down. Disappointed to not get 3 points when it goes into the 98th minute. However, I think when we look at the overall performance, I thought it was a decent performance.
So, as you said, the lads put an awful lot into today, so I'm guessing they're gutted in there, aren't they?
Yeah. As I say, if we take a point in the last minute of the game, it's brilliant. Shoes on the other foot, unfortunately. However, you go in there, the lads are doing the debrief for us, so we're on the right page. Everybody's on the same page. We know what we've got to be better at. We know we've got to have a bit more detail, a bit more ruthless, and that ruthlessness, keeping it out at one end, putting it in at the other end, but also how we build up. We spoke about if we can get a passage of play, we're going to create chances, and I think the 5 or 6 chances come from us linking 5 or 6 passes together. So the lads are showing real belief in what we're trying to do.
I suppose when you take it into context, they're a team that's come out of the EFL, they're an unbeaten team, they're top of the league. I think when the dust settles, you'll think it's a really decent point on the road, I guess.
Yeah. You know, I think you'd settle all season to draw your away games and win your home games, don't you? We know it's not going to be like that, but I don't think there's going to be many teams come here and leave with anything, let alone getting done with virtually the last kick of the game.
In terms of that as well, I think it's the first time they've conceded on home soil this season, so you know that's a thing in itself, isn't it? And we're out the blocks really early today.
Yeah. You know, the lads are professionals. You know, we're a professional football team. We did everything right. You know, we came down yesterday. We trained on the way down. They've ate well. They've slept well. People will go, who's not involved in football, well, they should be able to. That's the way to do it, and we've done it that way. And with the backing of the owners, you know, to be able to come and you see what happens. You know, I thought we were fantastic. Played some really slick football. I mean, the pitch were fantastic to play on, so great.
Final shout to the fans, just under 300, and I think most of them got wet inside the opening 10 minutes.
Yeah, Gaffer were buzzing because he were upstairs. Yeah, me and Muzzy, Rosie, Ash, absolutely soaking wet through with the 350 odd fans that you've just said. But look, as the Gaffer says, there's every cloud to a silver lining. Yeah, he's got a 2-game ban, but didn't get wet today. But yeah, it's great effort from the fans. You know, as we've said, it's a trip that we've found worthy of coming and staying overnight and training on the way down here, because it is such a long way, and having to, if you'd have had to do it on a Saturday, oh my gosh, I don't know what time it'd have been setting off. But good performance, yeah, and it will be a good point in a couple of hours, I think. Just one final one. You're saying the Gaffer's upstairs. How did you find that dynamic today? How was it different for you? Yeah, not really, because phone never stopped. He's allowed to contact me, and I don't want to get him to bother. But yeah, his phone never stopped. But that's it's only like when he's on the side, you know what I mean? That you're forever just like talking to one another all the time. So he's probably just phoning me now saying any chance of getting off the phone. Yeah, but it is different, you know. That's why I prefer to be a assistant manager. But needs must, aren't they, sometimes? Muzzy, Rosie and Ash, it's easy. They know what they're doing, so it's no managing.